My name is Ron Silver and I'm the chef and owner of Bubby's. Today we're making pumpkin pie and we're going to use these lovely fresh pumpkins. So most people will use canned pumpkin, and I use canned pumpkin all the time, and it's perfectly good. But these fresh pumpkins are really special, and they taste fresh and they have a different consistency to them when you're eating them. So I like to use those mostly, especially at Thanksgiving. Yeah, so it's very easy to get the fresh pumpkin. So they're small and you can handle them easily. And here's what you do. You split it down the middle. And we're all familiar with how the inside of a pumpkin looks. You just scoop those seeds out. Like this, very easy. You can save those seeds and make little toasty seeds out of them. Delicious, but we're not doing that today because we are making a lot of pumpkin pies at Bubby's. We have a ton of seeds. So you just get the seeds out like that. And then just cut it into wedges. You don't really have to cut it into wedges because it'll cook. If you just cook it like this, it cooks nice, and this is a little bit faster. And then we just roast that at 325 degrees for about 35-40 minutes until it's really soft. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Well, it should be completely soft and breakable because we're going to smash it up. That peels really easily. You should be able to peel it with your hands. And if it's not really coming off, you can just take it off with a knife. Want to make sure to get all the skin off because that is very tough in a pie. So the fresh pumpkin, it has a texture to it, and if you see, it has these sort of stringy little fibers in it, and it really adds to the texture of the pie. So once we peel all of this pumpkin, you just put that into a food processor, or you can mash it with your hands. There's this little part on these pumpkins that you want to make sure to get that little stem part off. So you can just mash it with your hands, and that really makes for a pie with a lot of texture because the food processor does tend to break down the fibers. Now we're just going to mix up all of the ingredients. We have 2 cups of pumpkin, 3 eggs, 3 sugar, it's like half a cup, cream, brown sugar, vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon, a little bit of flour, a little bit of salt, and I like to use this crystallized ginger. It adds a nice texture. It's an optional thing. You could use grated fresh ginger if you wanted. You can use powdered ginger if you want to. Okay, so then we just mix this up. One of the important things about making a good crispy pumpkin pie where the bottom is nice and crispy and not soggy is blind baking the crust. That's what it looks like. We always make our own pie pastry. Of course, I'm a chef, and I know that there's pre-made pastries out there that are probably good. I have never had one in my life. Now, we just take this filling and pour it into the pie, nice and full. Then, just put that on a tray. It's probably easier to put it on the tray first. Of course, that's what everybody would do. Bake this at 275 until it's firm on top. After about 45 minutes, you take it out and you let it cool. The thing that you want to look for when you're taking it out is just a slight liquid center, because it will continue to set after it comes out of the oven, and you really don't want it to be overcooked. So at about 35-40 minutes, start having a look at it, and if it's just a little jiggly inside, let it sit for a minute until you have a maybe a quarter or a little bit smaller size that looks a little bit wet, and take it out of the oven and let it sit. The way that Bubby serves our pie is with caramel and pecan pralines. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you'll get a chance to enjoy some Bubby's pumpkin pie.